can carry 10 to 50 times their body weight. How much humans can lift? Well, Paul Edward Anderson, having lifted almost 17.5 times his body weight, is said to be the strongest weightlifter ever. He lifted 2.85 tons of weight. But for ants, that is no big deal. The total weight of all ants on Earth is close to that of humans. That's pretty impressive, considering the average ant is about 1/1,000,000th the size of a human being. The largest ant's nest ever found was over 3,700 miles wide. Some species of ant are known as slave-making ants. They invade neighboring ant colonies, capturing its inhabitants and forcing them to work for them. This process is known as slave raiding. Ants are amazing survivors. Not only they can hold their breath underwater for long periods of time, but they will also build lifeboats to survive floods. Ants have specific jobs. Ants are very social insects, and they divide jobs among different types of ants in each colony. The queen or queens have only one job, to lay eggs. All other female ants are workers. They feed the larvae, take out the colony's trash, forage for food and supplies, or defend the nest. Male ants' only job is to mate with the queen. Ants don't have lungs. Younger ants often work inside the nest, taking care of the queen and her brood. Older workers are more likely to go outside to gather food or defend the nest against enemies. The queen ant of one particular species can live up to 30 years. Ants communicate mainly using chemicals, which they sense with their antennae. They release pheromones with specific messages, such as "follow me to food" or "attack the intruder." Ironically, ants can be found on every single continent except Antarctica. Ants are as old as dinosaurs. A study from Harvard and Florida State Universities discovered that ants first rose during the Cretaceous period around 130 million years ago. They have survived the Cretaceous tertiary extinction that killed the dinosaurs, as well as the Ice Age. Ants have 2 stomachs. That's right, ants have 2 stomachs, and it's not because they are greedy. One of their stomachs is for holding food for their own consumption, and the second one is to hold food to be shared with other ants. Ants can become zombies. Perhaps the strangest ant fact: there is a species of fungus that infects ants and takes control of their bodies. The fungus finds its way underneath the ant's exoskeleton and begins to consume soft tissues. Shortly after, by unknown mechanisms, it causes the ant to leave its colony. The ant then finds the leaf, bites it with a death grip, and dies. A few days later, the fungus releases spores to infect more ants. Some ant species have learned to recognize infected colony mates and will carry them far away to protect the rest of the colony. Scientists have described over 12,000 ant species.